first of all, I wanted to say that Robert didn't mention his sister, Liz. She was also a member of our church at that time. And when he was a young boy, and she was a young girl coming to Sunday school class. And so she knew what was going on too. Well, Robert said at this time, back in my Sunday school days, brings to mind when Merritt Harper was superintendent of the Sunday school in the early 50s. He was going to sing a solo in front of all the Sunday school class if we achieved a certain attendance goal. Well, we did, and the Sunday he was to sing for all of us, he had a bad case of laryngitis and was unable to sing. It was amazing how much better Uncle Merritt's voice was right after Sunday school was over. Merritt Harper, his wife at that time, was also in the choir and was a choir director for some time here also, years ago. And anyway, Robert went on to say, our Sunday school class went on to a snipe hunt in our woods one Sunday night, and we all carried bags and clubs. The only one who saw a snipe was Leonard Ruby, who was our teacher and band director at Vicksburg. Some of those that were on the hunt that night were Todd Christians, Gordon Daniels, Jerry Fulton, and Jim Yates. That was his story. I didn't know anything about the snipe hunt, but I just thought it was cute.
You all know what a snipe is.
No, that was my question.
You tell them.
Nothing.
Peanut butter on your nose.
Huh? Peanut butter on my
Peanut
nose.
butter on your nose.
I don't know.
Why was there peanut butter on your nose?
To attract the snipe. Well, and snipe hunts went on right through our kids and the next generation. We went on, at youth meetings, we'd go on snipe hunts with the freshmen.
That
that
was
was-
like asking a kid, have you ever seen a snipe? And they say, no. Well, we're going to go on a snipe hunt tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna find one.
And we're going to find one. And I'm going to show you what a snipe is. And that's what they do, is they go out
Right.
and do. I've never gone on one myself, but I know what goes
So
on.
how long did it take the new snipe hunters to know that there was no such thing as a snipe?
I don't know if it's come down over the years, the snipe hunt, and us older folks will tell somebody about it and goes down the line.
You
But,
don't know when they really found out there were no snipe.
Right.
yeah,
But
it was interesting. really.
it was interesting because they would go underneath things and looking for something.
Oh,
They'd
yeah,
find-
it was a big time, you know. And if you could find one, you would be the king snipe hunter for the year.
So did different people in the church volunteer their place to have these snipe hunts, or was it at the church? Where was it?
Well, we just,
They
we,
went in the Harper's Woods.
yeah, we have woods and,
Sometimes it was in the church, sometimes it was out in the fields, just depending on where the snipe were.
This just makes fun ideas for us to pass along to other people that might want to resurrect some fun things.
yeah, we shouldn't say too much about it, but oh man, snipe hunting, that was
That
right
was
at
it.
the top of the book right there, so to speak, so.
Chris,
But lots of fun.
clarify that why those two, both of them have grandfathers that were pastors of these churches.
In fact, that's why I mentioned Liz. When I came, of course, Reverend Stanford was here. That was my uncle. And when he left here, he also had things given to him from the previous pastor, which was Reverend Silly, his grandfather. So I had a book of poems that would be called Inappropriate in This Day.
Really?
Because it had the speaking as though it was a colored person.
Oh,
It would be like the Little Black Sambo. I mean, nothing bad, but it would, those things that, it's the way they talked at that time. And for instance, the one that I remember is that starts out, the Lord, He had a job for me, but I had too much to do. I said, Lord, you're going to have to find somebody else or wait till I get through. And then one day I needed the Lord, and I needed Him right away. And deep within my accusing heart, I could hear Him say, buddy, I got no use for you. And then it goes on to say how He felt so bad about it. But anyway, I had all these poems in the book, and I gave them back to Liz a few months ago because it was from her grandpa. I love the poems, and like I said, I memorized parts of them. But it was right that she should have them.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, snipe hunting was big, if you didn't know what a snipe was.
But snipe
so-
hunting was
Oh,
something
yeah.
you said, and I thought, hey, they don't even know what snipe hunting is today.
No, oh man, that was big time.